Hey folks, this is Nick.
And I'm Brandon, and this is Coast to Coast.
Welcome to Coast to Coast.
Coast to Coast, bitches. Yeah. It's the greatest day of the week. Actually, it's not. We usually record on Thursdays, and it's fucking Wednesday. But that's fine. I have no problem with it.
Dude, my dancing's so bad, my camera went blurry when I was doing it. It was even saying don't.
I kind of like this recording on Wednesday thing because we did it last week.
Yeah, kind of nice.
For Thanksgiving, and now we're doing it this week again. It's nice, dude. It's like it gives you something midweek to look forward to, you know.
Yeah.
Like Thursday's a little too far. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to the Coast to Coast podcast, everybody.
Yow.
That's your guy over there.
No, that's your guy over there.
Mr. Nick, Mr. Beard of Glory,
Mr. Loot.
We'll explain the loot thing later. Real quick before we get going, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, engage with us. We want your comments. We want your feedback. Tell us that we suck at what we do because we really don't care. It's not our fucking job. We're just having fun. Like apparently people think I curse too much. Well, damn it. Shit. It is what it is. Anyways.
I agree with them, by the way.
You know what, Mary? Nobody asked.
You know what? You're in a hole.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, he dug so many holes. He didn't like that movie Dig.
Dude, I'm like all the way. I'm not.
That wasn't Dig. That was
China.
holes.
I went through China
dig.
and out the atmosphere on the other side. Okay, it is what it is. Anyways, people, like, subscribe, comment, engage with us, share the video, share the content, let your friends know, let your grandma know. She'll probably think Nick's pretty cute. And don't forget to head on over to Buy Me a Coffee and get us a coffee crisp. By the way, we have a food
Speaking of that
challenge, don't we?
Yeah, we still got to set that up though.
Is that what you wanted to talk about, Ferris?
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of that was?
Well, that and I'm gonna give a little suggestion for those of y'all that think Brandon cusses too much. If we had some donations, we could like invest in a really cool bleeping sound system thing. We just kind of shut your mouth kind of stuff when he does it. So
if we had enough donations, we could start a swear jar.
Hey, you know what? You could start a swear jar, and that would help with the donation.
He doesn't have enough money for the swear jar.
Shit. You guys know
then you need to stop swearing.
Well, fuck.
Here's $1.
Yeah, so we did last. So yeah, for those that did miss the last episode, go check it out. Okay, you'll be fully informed, but I'll go ahead and recap. We did a new thing, and it's basically like funky, weird food combinations, and the whole situation was that our fellas here, our awesome hostesses, pair, duo, whatever, Batman and Robin, let you decide who wears what tights. But they decided they were going to play along, and if the donations are met at a certain amount set by them, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 105. What was it? That one was 1,000, wasn't it? So $1,000. They will try these
because
things.
It was guaranteed for me to puke. Yeah.
Guaranteed,
by the way,
we did not
in
want
case
it.
anybody's
Right.
curious,
It's a large
fucking
list.
Batman. Okay.
I think it was. You're not Batman. You're Fat Man.
I'm Fat Man. Yes.
I think it was the cottage cheese one. We were like, no. As soon as she said cottage cheese, we were both like, no.
Yeah. It was.
There were 17 items, and the largest item was
egg, right?
Deviled egg with honey and cottage cheese.
Yeah.
And you guys said $1,000
a piece,
but it would all go to charity and the 100%. Charity of whoever's choice.
Yeah.
And I said that
So
I would
if y'all want to see them try this,
pitch in my own money that I don't actually have, and I would buy pay for one to get made a Coast to Coast podcast T-shirt for the person that donated $1,000.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you did say that. I
did say that,
dude. If we had to do that, I would be super pissed and super happy at the same time.
But yeah, Ferris, there was more to that, right?
No.
Yeah. So
cut them off.
all you gotta do is, yeah, that's okay. It's cool. You know, it happens. I'm always on the short end of things. Anyway, so
it's because on the screen
if you want to see
man. On the screen,
that's right. I like that. I don't take up too many megabytes, pixels. But if you want to see these guys try these combinations, then you donate $5. $5. That's it. That's all you got to do, and that will help to get the big pot filled in. If it's $20, whatever. If you want to go all out and give us $50, if that's what it is, you really want to see them try it on the show. That's how you get there. Okay, so
yes,
there'll be a link. I think we're still working the kinks out of it.
Yeah. If anybody out there has anything specific that they want us to do, and you want to do the full donation, then let us know, and we'll make sure that it's that specific item you're donating for. If you don't really care about the specifics of what it is we're going to consume, and you just want to contribute to the proverbial pot, if you will, that the finances are going to go into, then that's fine. And then once we get to the designated mark, we'll start introducing some stuff, I guess, is basically what's going on, right?
Yeah, if you just throw a figure out there and have us put it where we want to, it's going to the biggest one. That's a producer call. So y'all don't get a say in that.
By the way, I'm throwing it out there right now. There is no such thing as our quote unquote treasury holding money to get to that magical $1,000 mark. No, that is a specific donation. Okay. Just saying. You're not gonna bombard me with that shit.
However,
No, Ferris. I know that's something you would do.
That one particular thing Brandon said he would donate to charity, but part of the proceeds for all of the stuff will go to charities. Yes. So it's not just that one. Yeah. Part of the proceeds will go to charity for the rest of them as well.
Right.
Yes.
Just not in the entirety, because we need some new stuff.
Well, we always need new stuff.
I was waiting for Nick to say he needed some more loot.
We need loot.
Loot. Okay, so the loot thing. You want to tell him, buddy? You tell him. I don't want to tell him.
So, me and my best friend over here, we play Division 2 on Xbox Online together. We like to go around and kill people.
That's right. And I'm not telling you all my username because you don't need to look for me. Plus, trust me, you don't want to play with me.
No, he's a stingy bastard.
I am. I go for all the loot.
We go out looting. So in the game, you find like backpacks and toolboxes and different stuff that you can get stuff out of, and it's called loot. And this guy here yesterday was running around going loot.
Every time I open
and
something
now it's
in the
freaking
game,
stuck in our heads.
Loot.
Loot.
It was like every 5 seconds. Ooh, loot. And I was Nick and I had a phone conversation earlier today, and I told him that I was thinking about it today, and it reminded me of that Family Guy episode where they laid out the candy, and James Woods was going through, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. So that's basically what it was like all night last night when we were getting loot. Because I'm a stupid asshole.
We're idiots.
Shit, swear jar, crap. I'm not starting a swear jar.
So did any of y'all find some awesome food loot over the holidays? Thanksgiving? Did you get fattened up?
I did. I certainly did. It was phenomenal. You want to know how awesome my mother is? My mother, not only did she prepare one of my favorite dishes for Thanksgiving that she does every year. It's like candied yams with marshmallows on top.
Yes, it's mine. Yeah. And where I went, they didn't have it.
Yeah. Well, my mom made it.
High five.
Scratch. This way?
Wherever it is. I don't know this way. Yeah, this way.
This way?
Loot.
I don't know. Am I going to be on the left side or the right? How about this?
It looks like you're directing traffic.
We got to get better.
But not only did she make the dish for the main meal, my mom's awesome. She made a separate one just for me to take home.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, how sweet.
It was awesome.
Tell your mom you can't. I only got 2 fucking
spoonfuls out of it. It's already gone.
I prepared 2 Thanksgiving meals. That's what an awesome mom I am.
Aw.
Yep.
That's awesome.
One for my kiddos and one for my mother-in-law.
That's sweet.
Do y'all understand that you're allowed to ship food?
Yeah, you could ship food through the services.
So, where's my candy yams? Yo.
I told you they're gone, dude. I got like 2 spoonfuls of that shit, and that was it.
Anyhow. Hey, I think we got some birthdays we got to read off.
Yes.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Let me
All
pull
over.
up my list here. Okay, I'm ready.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Today in 1940 was born one of the funniest comedians. Can y'all guess? No? Okay. Richard
heard of him.
Pryor. That's right.
Richard Pryor.
Born in Peoria, Illinois, United States.
You don't pronounce the S at the end. It's just
I
Illinois.
was just gonna hence my look of
But I
disappointment.
like
whatever.
to. I can do what I want.
What was that one? Ortiz or something?
Ortiz.
Oh, you guys kill me.
Moving on.
By the
Also
way, I've
born-
been to Peoria and it's a cool place.
Also born recently, not as in recently, but within the week, on November 27th of 1940, this individual, an American actor, director, martial artist, and martial arts instructor, was born, and I quote from what I'm reading right here, born in some place you can't pronounce, China. Mr. Bruce Lee, everybody.
I almost said
I think that's
something, but I
awesome.
think I would have regretted it, so I kept it to myself.
Well, I like it. I think that's fantastic. I got to announce that Bruce Lee
Was born
birthday
somewhere.
just a few days ago.
Also,
It's fantastic.
birthdays
That's so
this
cool.
week. Jimi Hendrix,
I'm still hung up on
also-
Bruce Lee.
James Marshall, Jimi Hendrix. Really? I'm trying to tell a birthday.
I'm doing his guitar behind the background. What's wrong with that?
James
I kinda like it.
Marshall, Jimi Hendrix, born Johnny Allen Hendrix, November 27th, 1942, died September 18, 1970, was an American musician, singer, and songwriter. And also happy birthday to my sister, November 27th.
Yay!
And happy birthday to my
Oh.
stepdaughter, Autumn.
Happy
Autumn.
birthday. I got one
Oh,
more.
yeah.
I got one
Good
more.
girl.
I can't believe I almost forgot.
You got one more?
Yeah. I can't remember if I did this for the Thanksgiving episode because it was upcoming or whatever. But my brother-in-law's official birthday was yesterday. I think I might have mentioned it for the Thanksgiving thing and had the
think you
date wrong.
did.
Sorry about that,
Yeah.
buddy. I don't think he listens anyway, so fuck it. But still love you, dude. Happy birthday. See you Saturday to celebrate.
So you're your
Anyhow.
half brother, so he only pays half attention.
No, he's my brother-in-law. It's my wife's
Oh,
brother.
he's a brother-in-law.
Hey, he's awesome. He deserves a good birthday.
Party on.
So there.
Loot.
Jeez.
So that's the birthdays.
That's
Happy
the
birthday,
birthdays.
everybody.
All right, that's fantastic.
And happy
Amazing
birthday,
job,
Autumn.
everybody. Let's wrap it up.
All right, good show.
Oh, wait, we got Linda's question of the week.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We can stick around for that. I'm okay with that. I like the question.
Okay, Linda's question of the week. She says,
Good question. Good question.
first, after
Seriously.
I finish reading this, I'm just going to go inside and you guys can finish the show without me.
Mary's gonna go to bed.
I know I'm probably
I
going to
think
go
Brandon's
inside and
head's
play
gonna
a
explode on
game.
this question.
Uh-oh.
Well, it might.
Hmm.
First, I
Yeah.
would like to wish our daughter Autumn a happy birthday. She turned 17 yesterday. She's a
Mhm.
senior in high school and is planning on staying here in New York to go to college.
Again,
big
happy
plan-
birthday.
Yeah. Big plan is to get a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and from there
Ooh.
go on to law school.
Ooh.
Autumn
Right.
was originally looking at schools for astrophysics or rocket science,
Holy shit.
which brings her to her question. If you were given the opportunity to travel to outer space, would you go? Absolutely no expense to you, paid training, etc.
Yes. 100% yes. 1,000% yes. Tomorrow. Today. Yesterday. Fuck
There's
yeah.
a time I would have, but I don't think I would now. I'd rather just go four-wheeling.
What?
What about you, Ferris?
Wait, whoa, hold on, time out. We cannot move on yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
My bad.
What the?
What?
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 You would rather just go four-wheeling
Yeah.
than go to space and actually like know 100% without a doubt, undeniable, exactly what's going on out there in our immediate vicinity.
Wait, Nick. Have you seen those moon rovers?
Yeah.
They look like big ATVs.
Wait, why can't I just ride one of those here? What are they
Now
for?
we're going to the moon and we get to drive one. Dude, sign me up for last year.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
She didn't say where, just in outer space. So if you had Elon Musk on your speed dial,
Right,
you might make it happen.
Now that
if I go to the moon and I get to ride one of those things, am I driving around and do I get to loot?
You just see a moon rock. I'm going to take that back to Earth.
Loot.
I think that would be one of the coolest experiences you could ever do. Like if we're talking about like, you know, Ferris, you mentioned Elon Musk. He wants to establish a colony on Mars, right? Like that's pretty well known, I think. That I'm not so sure about because that's like, whoa. But like just going up there. And
Was he thinking of that
like,
Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? What the hell is that called? Who knows that one?
Total Recall?
Total Recall.
Yeah, it's a good movie. There's
wonder
an
if they
alien
were-
in that movie that has 3 breastises, by the way. It was kind of weird. Anyway, if we're talking about just going up there and coming back, like, dude, oh my God, William Shatner, right? He's like 90 years old. He went up into space.
Okay.
Just recently. Like, although people are saying it wasn't actually space because he never truly left the atmosphere, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, people. He's gone further than you ever fucking have. So shut the fuck up and let the man have his day, okay?
So if you're willing to go that far that way, would you be willing to go to the deepest, darkest depths of the sea, as deep as it goes?
Oh, fuck yeah. So long as I don't get like crushed by the pressure and die, dude, absolutely. In a heartbeat. Dude, you don't... We've had conversations, man. I'm like a super curious son of a bitch. I'm just not intelligent enough to like, you know, be an astronaut or be the people that go down under the ocean.
You know what they
like
say
that.
about curiosity?
It gets you places.
It gets you places. And with that,
Just saying. Okay. I still can't believe you said you'd rather go four-wheeling. Ferris, what would you do? Would you go to space? Come on, be on my team, buddy.
I mean, I definitely would. I mean, it's actually on my bucket list, if ever. Probably never, but
bucket list.
Dude,
Y'all let me on that damn thing. I'm 90 years old. I'm gonna die. Just let me get on the damn rocket. Come on, man. It's on my bucket list.
What is it? They're working on doing civilian trips up to space, and it's like 60 grand or some shit like that. Like, come on, make it affordable for those of us that quite literally live paycheck to about 4 days prior to paycheck. Okay. Just saying. I want to go. It'd be so
What
cool.
happens?
but it's a huge discount if you got cremated and then just scatter your ashes up there. Probably only 6,000 then.
That doesn't still count though, because your spirit is no longer within your.
Well, I mean, no, but it's all about this in spirit kind of thing, you know? I mean,
well, if you take your ashes into space, you're carrying your ashes to your spirit because it's going.
Well, I don't like that either because our body is supposed to return to the earth. Anyways, I don't want to get into all that stuff because we did say that we weren't going to do that kind of stuff. Anyway, Mary, are you going to space?
Yeah, I have dysautonomia anyway, so.
Mary's already in space.
No, actually, yes. To answer the question, I absolutely would go into space in a heartbeat.
Only one, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're the only one who's wrong, Nick.
No, I'm not.
But
I always wanted to, but now I just as well ride my damn wheeler.
But did you know that originally the research for dysautonomia was started because when astronauts stayed in outer space for long periods of time, they would suffer from temporary dysautonomia.
I don't know what that is.
It's one of the rare conditions that I have.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to explain that to us a little bit more.
We'll talk about it on
Depth,
another show.
Not on a thing. I think.
Yeah.
And then maybe one of the charity things we could do, if there is one, we could raise awareness for that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, I'm still working it out, but eventually we're having awareness for like narcolepsy. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
So it gets
You weren't supposed to tell.
I can
Mary,
tell
we've
whatever
got,
I
like,
want. I'm the
3
host of the
listeners
show,
anyway.
man. What the hell?
We've got 3 listeners. Don't you
People
know
ain't
we
listening.
do what
They
we
don't
want.
make it as far to the episode. They already
We
gone.
do what we
The sad
want,
thing
which
is,
why we
I'm
ain't
one
doing
of the
shit this week.
listeners.
So am I.
Like,
So
y'all
is Nick.
aren't doing anything this week. I did like 5 hours worth of prep
I did
for
shit
this
this
show
Oh my
this week.
God, you put in 5 hours. Watch out.
Mary.
Dig that hole deeper, Brandon.
Dig it.
I need a bigger shovel.
So are you
I'm gonna
digging-
call Lou.
Are you digging separate holes, or
Uh-uh.
is that hole just getting deeper and deeper? Because man, my
I think
rope
I'm-
only
I
so
think
long,
I'm in
man.
the
Y'all
It's
leave, y'all
Itchy
leave.
now.
Hey, listen, y'all leave Mary alone because that 5 hours she did took away. I think I did an hour. So, I
Oh,
mean, I totally appreciate her.
nice.
Oh, I
So
appreciate
she
her.
cut.
Thank you.
So her 5 hours removed about 20 minutes of what you normally do then.
I'm not answering that.
Mouth is
Listen.
I'm
quiet.
afraid of the dark
Hey.
holes.
I didn't do nothing. I freaking set up a selling website. I fucking did another site. I fucking edited shit. I fucking I
Nick
looted.
just fucking. Nick
I looted,
fucking,
man.
Fucking.
Fucking and loot.
The swear jar is filling up.
We ain't
Well.
got no damn swear jar because we can't afford it. Okay.
Donate some money so we can buy a swear jar.
I mean, if we really want to talk about all the stuff that we do, I mean, I go to work and then take care of children and then do this and everything that the normal people do. And then sometimes I have to write things and voice record things and design.
Oh, come on.
things
You
and-
just show up for the show and say, what are we doing tonight?
Hey.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I do absolutely nothing. I just look pretty. Just, you know what? I will throw this as a shout out, actually. So everybody who's listening can hear and everyone who's watching can see Ferris does way more than his fair share. And the way things have been going and the direction that we're heading towards and the things that we're doing would not be in existence to the point where they are right now without Ferris doing what he does. Mary, you're fine. But Ferris,
Mary.
no, like,
I will
seriously,
agree.
You have to admit that a lot of the cool shit and ideas that we're doing now are coming from Ferris.
Yes, Ferris does the majority of the work. That's why he's the executive producer. I am a
Darn
co-producer / color commentator. But since you guys don't let me color commentate very much, Ferris has been asking me to take over more and more of the production side of things.
Mary,
Sorry.
Mary, you're up here right now. We just want to bring it back down to here for everybody, okay?
Sorry, would you like for me to use my quiet voice?
In house inside voice.
And then we're gonna put a lovely little tree right over here.
Well, that tree needs a little friend.
No.
We got something in the chat here, and I think of everybody here. Ferris, I believe you are the man to comment about what's going down in the chat because it's kind of a important thing apparently.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I say we bring it up.
He knows about it.
Well, I mean, I guess given that I know the most about it, just not everything. I mean, so I don't know how many of the viewers, listeners, followers, whatever out there in the magical land of this technology we use knows about the upside down pineapple meaning. So
Nope.
it basically it insinuates that a person that does that in the front of their house, shopping cart, whatever, that they are swingers. Okay, we're all adults here, you know, whatever, they're swingers. So my question
Okay.
is, and I can't remember what it was exactly, but I read it that in California, it was something else that insinuated that. And I just totally forgot what it was. That I was going to ask Brandon if true. But if you didn't know anything about the upside down pineapple, you probably don't know anything about this other thing anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, when you brought it up the first
So did y'all
time,
y'all really
I'd
didn't
never heard of it.
y'all really didn't know that?
No, I had never heard of the upside down pineapple means you're a swinger thing.
I did ask
Wait,
Brandon,
whoa,
what's with
whoa.
that?
So apparently,
Whoa. Holy shit.
What? Your
Y'all.
neighbor has one?
No. No. Mary only got through the first part of Linda's question. She never actually asked the question. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to change the subject because
Keep it up. I'm gonna call Lou.
Makes me nervous. That's just kind of. I don't know. Okay, I know where Nick's brain's gonna go with this. I'm gonna say it anyway. It rubs me the wrong way. Okay.
Pun intended.
When pretty much when I
Shouldn't
stood
rub
at
with a
the
damn
altar,
pineapple. That's gotta hurt.
when I stood at the altar, and I was looking at my wife, and I was repeating words that were being spoken, and I was saying my vows. Right. I promised to be with her for the rest of my life, sickness
Okay.
and health. That's what the fuck this ring means right here. Okay.
Mhm.
Not anybody else. I don't give a fuck if she gives me permission. I don't care. I don't want to be with anybody else. So you're saying this whole swinger thing, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, man. And I know it's 2021 and things are different. And blah, 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 blah,
Man,
blah,
it's
blah.
all good
Well,
these
why
days,
the fuck do
man.
you think the divorce rate is so much astronomically worse now than up until this point? I mean, fuck. Just saying, people don't have any fucking morals anymore. Sorry, I'm done.
As long as I don't have to hear "Baby, it's cold outside," I'd do anything.
Say what's in this
What was that? What was that
train?
TikTok thing we saw? It was WAP.
Yeah,
Wap,
yeah.
wap.
Comparing the lyrics between that and WAP.
Yeah.
Pretty much goes to show the society
Anyway,
is.
Ferris,
out
that's
here,
my
man.
that's my standpoint on it. I think I've calmed down a little bit.
So what's the? Did you say there's something that goes with that? Did you thought Brandon would?
Yeah, there's a second part to this question.
Okay.
He said he forgot. I don't believe him.
well, I couldn't remember. I dropped the ball on what it was, but there was some type of item that was used in California, not the upside down pineapple.
Gerbils?
And I can't remember what it is now. No. No.
So
I can't remember what it was.
you, Nick.
Oh, I know what it is.
whoa.
Garden gnomes apparently mean the same thing in California.
What?
Yes.
As long as they don't mean the same thing
Brandon's
in Alabama.
got like 10 of
I
them
got 4 of
damn
those
things.
outside.
Garden?
2 of them are hanging by my American flag.
So I take it you've never heard that.
No.
So you're
Somebody's got
saying
some
if someone
gardening
has
to
a
do.
garden gnome out at their house, they're a swinger? Dude, you just ruined the
Yes.
movie Romeo and Juliet for me. Thank you very much. I can
That
never
whole
watch
movie
that
is
again with
about
my
swingers,
children.
man.
See, now you got to go back and watch it to see what kind of innuendos are in it. I mean, right?
I always thought
No.
all the places, all the houses have like swing sets. I thought those were the swingers. I don't know.
Really? Really?
Swinging.
Dude, you're fired.
What if you know what I would do?
Expired.
I would walk around, and if I
Hold on,
found
just
a
for the
house-
record, as a disclaimer, all dad jokes are unscripted. Okay, that was all you.
right.
Everything is unscripted.
That's right. I would go
Except
and
maybe the
look for
birthday.
these houses, and if I found one with an upside down pineapple, I'd go to the door and say, "Hey, I'm game," and they go, "Oh yeah," he says, "Yeah, but you have to have my gerbil involved."
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, you
I quit.
good?
I
You
quit.
good? Huh? Gerbilistic, man.
Oh my God.
It
Lord
means
save me.
it means swinging, not sliding.
What would be? I go up
Y'all
and
ain't right.
I go up to there to be a dick, and the person be like, "All right, we game for anything. We don't care. Shove whatever you want up there. Let's just get this on."
Can we please talk about something different?
Okay.
Oh man.
See,
Oh,
this is when
Yeah,
Brandon
well, what is this
used
new?
to appreciate me because I would segue into something else.
you're still supposed to do your job, Mary.
That guy, you know what would happen?
Y'all told me you didn't want segments. This was a free for all, so
This is-
segue into whatever else you want.
If I did that, here's what would happen. The dude at the door would say, all right, we're game, but we don't use gerbils. We use muskrats.
Ew.
Okay, I'm changing the subject now. Anyways, did y'all know? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna play the news clip. This is straight from LinkedIn News.
Oh, is this a new strand?
I'm doing a thing. Do we have to do a disclaimer if we're gonna talk about a thing?
I don't know what the thing is.
It's the
Ferris
thing
knows-
you
Ferris
put in
knows what it is.
It's
pregame.
what I think it is now.
It's the thing.
Okay,
No,
I'm not doing a disclaimer.
Just do
Anyways,
the thing.
this is from LinkedIn News. I'm playing the clip straight from my phone. We don't have it on a PowerPoint or anything because none of us are prepared this week because nobody did their job
Oh.
except Mary's 5 hours that we're still not using from last week. Anyhow, I want y'all to listen
Brandon,
to this.
I'm gonna send you a new shovel.
Okay,
That
I
shovel's
appreciate
gone
it.
dull,
Give-
man.
Dude, you know
You
what?
got down to the
I
rocks.
think I'm past the shovel. I might need a backhoe now. Okay.
He needs a place to build a porta potty because he's been there for a while.
He's just shitting in that hole while he's
Anyway,
digging.
I would like for y'all to listen to this audio. Okay, it's only 17 seconds, and
You should have
tell me
plugged
what
it into
you-
your Mac.
tell
You
me-
would have heard it a lot better.
tell me what you pick up on. I can't plug my phone into the Mackie. I don't know how. Anyway, here you go. It's play.
The first Omicron COVID case in the U.S. has been confirmed. The fully vaccinated person arrived in California from South Africa, where the variant was first identified last week. Scientists are trying to determine how transmissible this new strain is and how effective current vaccines might be against it.
Okay, so that was it. 17
Well-
seconds. That's from LinkedIn News, not from us. So, YouTube, watch out. What'd you pick up on?
My question is, what does it mean at the very end when he talks about against it or something? It didn't make any
How
sense.
effective the vaccine are
last
going to
part.
be against it?
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
Well, it said
A
something.
person fully vaccinated got it. They want to find out how good the vaccine is against it. That makes no damn sense.
Thank you.
Not?
Should I play the audio again
Yeah.
just to reconfirm that?
Yeah.
Because in the audio, she quite literally says a fully vaccinated person arrived in California from Africa. Okay. And they're testing to see how effective the vaccines are against it when a fully vaccinated person
Has it?
brought it. I'll play the audio again.
I don't think
to
we need to
verify.
replay it. I think
Fake.
I think
Fake.
that says it all.
I'm
It's
going
fake
to.
news.
I'm going to. This is LinkedIn News. Thank you. Here we go.
LinkedIn.
The first Omicron COVID case in the U.S. has been confirmed. The fully vaccinated person arrived in California from South Africa, where the variant was first identified last week. Scientists are trying to determine how transmissible this new strain is and how effective current vaccines might be against it.
So yes, Nick is 100% right. They're trying to figure out how effective current vaccines are against something that a fully vaccinated person
God.
has. What the fucking world do we fucking shit? Are you serious?
Swear
Well,
jar.
How effective is this shit? Oh, somebody who's fully vaccinated got it. I wonder if it's going to work. No, motherfucker. Oh, sorry.
You're gonna
I've
make
seen
me
a TikTok.
nervous.
All right, can I mention
I'm sorry,
something?
I'll
It's a
stop.
TikTok. I have no idea if it's true or not. It's just a
Oh.
TikTok, all right? YouTube. I don't know if it's true. I'm just mentioning a TikTok.
And I just shared a news source
Okay,
from
keep that
a
clear.
credible source. So
This could be very fake. Loot.
loot. Okay, I'm happy again. Thanks, buddy. I needed that.
So the TikTok was this guy was talking about the vaccines and how a lot of them are dying
The
or
jabby
getting these
McJabs?
major heart problems,
Okay.
and a lot aren't. But we're getting, and what they're saying is that they're actually picking and choosing and trying to make it I don't know how he explained it, but he was saying that they're giving shitloads of people actually just a placebo,
Interesting.
and then only some people were getting it.
Well, if that's the case, then I hope you got the placebo. I hope my mom, my dad, and my grandmother got the placebo.
I hope the
and
hell I got
everybody
that
else that I
placebo.
know.
Give me the placebo, man, and I can just.
Oh man.
Again, I did not say that's real. It could be fake as, but that's just a TikTok I seen.
Maybe it depended on how you vote.
That's interesting. Well, that's a that might be a valid point, Ferris. It could possibly be. Just
Notice I said maybe. I have no idea. It could also be whether you've ever been to space or not. I don't know.
Mary.
Did you say Nick Grin?
Mary. Sorry, Ferris. I don't mean to cut you off, and I don't mean to ignore what you just said, buddy. But Mary, you're never allowed to type in the chat again. Ferris, go check it out.
We talked
I
about
can
this
answer
on a
that.
phone call the other
He
day.
goes, I can answer that. That's amazing.
I can answer
You know
that.
what? You know what? Just to give the people a little bit of an insight, I'm going to read this question. How's
Oh,
that? This will be questions from the private chat. All right. Do you
Wait a minute. What's
or
that?
did you ever? What?
Ever what? Is it SNL? Which one was it that had
Why are
Will
you changing the
Ferrell?
subject?
No, this is part. Will Ferrell.
Step Brothers.
No, this was like an SNL skit where he's in the distance by like a tree, and it's like,
Sweaty balls.
no, that wasn't Will Ferrell.
Can I
And
read the
they
question
weren't by a
first?
tree.
It'll give you plenty of time to think about what you're trying to say.
I was gonna say because we could have named the segment for Mary this like this. He's
Snorted.
I don't even know what you're referring to. Will Ferrell did an SNL skit. I'm familiar. He did a whole bunch of SNL skits, but I don't know which one you're talking about.
All right, just carry on. I'll figure it out.
He's gonna go Google
Google
it.
it.
Right now. There we go. The computer screen comes on. He's gonna lean it over to type. All right. Okay. The question in question is: do you or did you ever have a name for your private parts? People out there listening, people out there watching, I definitely want you to comment.
Hey, you.
Let us know. We need to know. We need to put this in a candid comments from the internet section or something, because this would be awesome. Who wants to go first, gentlemen? Ferris? Nick?
I call mine. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
No,
I
I'm
love
kidding.
it.
Reality is no. I've never. No, I don't know. No.
Even
Okay.
when you were
Never
a
have.
kid, you didn't have like a little pet name or something?
Man, hell
A,
no.
a pet name.
No, it was
Really?
called Pecker.
Really?
Okay.
I call mine Hell Yeah.
You would.
Okay. Well, the reason that I asked was because
You would.
when I was growing up, before I was old enough to know, my mom would not let us call kitty cats pussycats because
Did you just say
that
kitty
was-
cats?
yes,
Kitty
I
cat.
still call them kitty cats. I
Felines.
don't say the other word. I
Like
just
feline.
said that. Yeah.
So you can't just say vagina?
Okay. I was young.
I mean,
So once
that
I
would
got
not be a
old
feline,
enough,
though, if you- I mean-
Where is this going anyway?
once
did you
I got
come
old
up-
enough, just hush and listen and you'll
why
find
would you even
out.
ask this?
I call it Miracle Muff.
When I got old enough to realize that that's why my mom wouldn't let us call cats that word, because she thought it
What
was a
the
dirty
hell?
word.
Oh my God.
I didn't want my private parts to be referred to as that because that seemed dirty.
Okay.
So I gave mine a name, and I just wondered if guys did that.
well, what's the name?
Sue.
Sassy.
How close was an S?
Um,
I like
I
Miracle
am-
Muff.
I am with Ferris. No. When I am upset with what's going on, like I really have to pee, and for some reason nothing's happening just yet, it's usually come on, dude. So dude.
So,
maybe-
dude, yeah.
maybe. But I think that's a normal thing for guys. I don't know. It is for me.
Maybe mini-me? I
Maybe
don't know.
just have a problem going pee. I don't know. In every other aspect of the quote game, if you will, no, there's no pet name.
No.
What about you, Nick?
Nope.
No name? Even when you were younger, you didn't have like a nice little kid
That's
name
just weird,
for it?
man. That's weird.
I mean, what Ferris was saying, Pecker, with Jacob, Britt was, Britt used to refer to Jacobs as Schmeckle,
Schmeckle.
and then me and how I grew up and everything, we always called it Piddler.
See, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Well, with like kids, with Jacob's 4 years old. What am I gonna do? Hey, you pee through your dick? No.
Well, okay. See, when my little brother was like super little, he called his a doot doot. I don't know why.
A what?
A doot doot.
A doot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have always, when talking with Jacob, I've always referred to Piddler. So even when Britt was saying Schmeckle, Jacob would go Piddler, because you're Piddler Piddles, right? Like, you got to go piddle? Okay. Go piddle. I piddle on my piddler, Dad. Anyway.
It works.
This is just...
So Jacob
way
will
too
be
What
playing
the
football and having to shower and things like that with fellow football players, and he'll say he has to go
piddle.
Check out my piddler, motherfucker.
I hope he doesn't say that.
Owen's mad
Hope he
because
doesn't
we're
say
not
that
live.
That would be a weird thing to say in the locker room. Just saying.
Anybody else's piddler itchy?
I'm sure by the time Jacob hits
Oh,
high school, he'll be, referring to it as normal things.
Nobody else's is, dude. You're the only one who was with Charlene. Put it together.
Oh my God. And then,
Hey,
of course,
you know why-
there's junk and
You-
the family jewels. That's
You
usually
know why
referring to the
men-
balls.
yeah, I know. I was trying to get away from that actually at this point.
You brought it up. You're the.
I typed it in a private chat. But
you
anyway.
sure did.
They're still
And
bringing
look where
it
it
up.
got us.
Next thing
You
you'll be
know, I
saying,
forgot what I was
"Did
going to
any of
say.
you guys
can't
shave
type a
your
question
coin
in-
purse?"
You can't type a question in the chat and not expect it to get asked.
Not in this episode. Not in this.
Podcast, period.
Yeah, that thing.
This thing that we do every week.
Yeah, this wacky show.
You put shit like that in the chat. That's just another kind of loot.
Loot. Oh. I'm sure that just brightens somebody's day somewhere, though.
Somewhere.
Someone out there who's going to be listening, they probably had a chuckle. So thanks, Mary. Good job.
You're welcome.
See
Mhm.
what your 5.5 hours got you?
See, you're credit.
It doesn't take 5.5 hours. You just type something real
You're
quick.
an
I had to
asset.
learn how to
Mary,
use PowerPoint.
You're
Thank
I
an
you,
thought you were
David.
about to say you had
asset
to
this
learn how to
team,
type.
man.
No, I know how to type.
So,
Did you find your thing, Nick?
nah.
Oh, come on. You can't bring up an SNL skit about Will Ferrell and then not follow through. There he goes again. Fan bloody tastic.
Oh, I remember.
Oh.
Do you know why men are smarter when they're having sex?
Oh, God.
I heard they get smarter when they don't, not when they do.
No, they're smarter when they do because they're plugged into a genius.
Well, that's not the truth. I'm gonna
Mary?
get smacked for that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just stop. Actually, there may possibly be some truth to that. Just saying, for some people out there.
Well.
Oh. Is this where we're going to just insert our super long, awkward silence where nobody's going to say anything?
Well, y'all got me trying to find something.
He's still looking for his
It was a commercial
SNL.
break.
All right. Well, screw it. We don't need it. Or maybe we can, let's pause. We can
I'm not-
pause and then come back after this quick commercial break. Like
Let's
Ferris
just
just said,
pause
that's a
the show.
fantastic idea. I love it.
We're not live anyway.
We
Owen-
haven't had a commercial in forever.
Oh, I can
And
make
you
a
know
commercial.
what? We just
We
did
got
a
some-
commercial the other day, so this might be a good spot to put it. Just saying.
Yeah,
Give you
put it
time to
in
Google
there.
some stuff.
Loot.
This goes out to all active military and military veterans. First, we would like to acknowledge you for your service to our country and remind you that your sacrifices were not in vain and are greatly appreciated by those of us that still remember the true price of freedom is, in fact, not actually free. We are Nick and Brandon from the Coast to Coast podcast, and we, along with the rest of our administrative team, would like to invite you to partake in an opportunity to meet with like-minded veteran servicemen and women from within multiple branches of the United States Military Services. Our primary goal is to provide a platform where you and approximately 3 to 6 other United States military veterans or active service members at a time can come together to discuss your service, swap stories, and essentially provide your listening audience with a real-life, in-depth look into what it was truly like to serve this country, both abroad and at home, throughout the duration of the contract that you held. Our intention is to provide you with an open forum or session where your voice can be heard, to act as a safe place where you can be free to discuss your views, opinions, and feelings without having to worry about the demonstrative nature of immediate censorship or judgment. A place where previously lost connections have the potential to be restored, and a platform to bring forth the seldomly conversed but existentially pivotal awarenesses regarding the truths behind your sacrifice, so that the youth of our country today may come to see, recognize, and better understand the exigencies of the circumstances with which they are enlisting, should the decision of military enlistment be their prerogative. It is our firm belief that far too much time has elapsed within the shadow of fear regarding the ramifications of what might happen should we choose to speak up, speak out, or quite simply just tell it how it is. And we do not believe that we, as the American people, should continue to feel as if we are unyieldingly pressured to suppress our God-given and constitutional rights to freely speak our minds, especially when taking into consideration the actions that so many of our veterans and active service members were made to endure while in service to their country. We would like for this idea to have the ability to transition into an outlet where, should you choose, you could potentially continue to utilize the platform so that you may further those connections we are so positive will inevitably become established throughout these interactions. Rest assured that we will never suggest you share anything that you are not comfortable with, and that participation within this project, in part or as a whole, is entirely up to your sole discretion. It is also our intention that each recorded session be made to bring awareness and engagement to one or various designated charitable organizations, and although monetary donations may be requested of the viewing or listening audience once aired, your involvement in the recorded session would not bind you to any potential financial obligation regarding any session recorded in the past, present, or future. Included in this advertisement, you will find a short form that, should you choose to participate, we would like for you to fill out, as it contains some very basic questions regarding the minimal amount of information that we would need prior to the recording of each discussion. This is Brandon from the Coast to Coast podcast. On behalf of Nick and the entire rest of the administrative team, we thank you for your time and eagerly await your feedback. Wow.
Thought I did.
Wow, dude.
Like, what the fuck did I click then?
Nice catch, Brandon.
We are recording now. Yeah. We hope y'all enjoyed that. Nick, this is your part, buddy.
Do the thing.
Nick, do you want to tell the people what that whole commercial ad was about?
I'll tell them what the commercial done told them, but I'll tell them anyways.
Well, I mean, elaborate. The commercial, it doesn't really, it doesn't go into super specific detail of what it's transitioned into now.
What am I missing?
Oh my goodness. Inform the people about Giant Voice, man.
We just did with the commercial. All right. So Giant Voice is what the commercial said, man. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh. Do you want to tell them the frequency and the other plans that we have for it in terms of YouTube and
so Giant Voice, when we do
thing.
this with these guys for just the military people, and
I fucking quit.
Tell them about the t-shirts.
Oh my God, Lou.
There might be a
you.
t-shirt. We got something printed, or not yet, but
it's designed. Oh my goodness. Buddy, remove the gerbil.
Killing my own self. Cut. No, seriously, Giant Voice is gonna be awesome.
Loot.
It's a sound off for our patriots, as the commercial did say. It'll be posted on YouTube. We have a channel for just that.
Yes.
The Giant Voice channel. It'll be on Rumble.
Yes.
Yes, there is a t-shirt, and it's been designed, and it will be given to...
And it's badass.
All the vets and active military that engage in this thing. They will get a free shirt for being on it.
Yes.
And then it'll also be for sale.
Participate and come and speak.
Yeah, we will put it for sale too, in case people really like it. You can buy it.
I'm buying one.
But we do really want to get these guys a free one, but it obviously ain't really free. We got to pay for it, so we're kind of looking for anybody who wants to pitch in and get a shirt for these military guys. They deserve it. Pitch in, man. We have a thing on Buy Me a Coffee, so if you go to the description, there should be a link that'll take you right to for donating for the shirt.
Yeah.
There it is. Can you zoom in on that a little bit, Ferris?
I was just wondering that same thing. It's pretty cool. So Nick actually came up with the design on the front, as well as the left sleeve, and I believe you took my idea for the flag on the right sleeve. But yeah, I hope that shows up. There it goes. That's a little bit more crisp. I think it's a cool ass design. I really like it. I want one. I want one in a hoodie. I think it's cool. And the best part, in my opinion, and this is just probably, I don't know, me being a little bit on the selfish side of things, is this idea that Nick came up with has given us and inspired us with so many more ideas, and not just myself and Nick, but Ferris has a million ideas. Mary's got ideas. Lou has some stuff in the works. I actually like Lou's stuff. But we are going to do our best to transition this into other potential purchasable things. So if y'all are interested at all, keep your ears on, keep your eyes tuned and all that kinds of stuff, because when it's ready, it's going to hit, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. I personally am going to spend so much damn money that I don't have and can't afford, because this shit, it's going to be epic.
That's right.
It's going to be awesome, y'all.
That's right.
I'm stoked.
I am so unbelievably excited for this project. And I can't explain in the correct terms, I don't think, how special this project is to me, because essentially what we're doing is something that I was trying to do on my own, like almost 2 years ago, year and a half ago or so, before any of this podcast ever became a thing. And it's like it's breathed new life into those ideas that I had then and has transitioned them. I mean, and you guys are coming up with just fucking awesome shit. This is of all my friends that I have, quote, in real life, right? Because this is all virtual world and all that shit. I've never met anybody on here in person before. But of all my friends that I've ever had, of all the business ventures that I've gone on, this right here is the most creative group of people that I've ever worked with. And it is fucking special. And any of y'all out there listening, watching on YouTube, trust me, you are in for a fucking treat when you see some of the shit that's in the works. And that's as far as I'm going to talk about it. I was told to be vague and I already gave away too much.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cool.
It's going to be some real great loot.
Ah, I'm so stoked.
I can't.
So from a business end, I think it's worth mentioning to our listeners and viewers and followers that, you know, these products, y'all need to keep in mind, we're not making anything in the very near future and beyond that isn't attached to a foundation or a charity of some kind. Everything we're going to market is going to be to go to a great cause, whether it's military, patriotic, veteran related, or just those kinds of things out there that needs help.
Yep.
And we want to give back. We want to give that. The whole group agrees that this isn't about, we do this all for free. This is just fun. And, we're not looking to make a lot of money. And I speak for everybody, I think. So this is just our way of being able to generate those funds for those organizations to help them out. So it's going to be great. I mean, it's going to be awesome. We're at the very beginning stages, so I'm excited.
Oh, I'm beyond excited. And yes, like Ferris was saying, charities, organizations, we want this to be an avenue to where we can do our part to essentially leave the world better off than we entered into it, hopefully. I mean, that's kind of where my brain goes with what we're trying to do, but that's just me. I think it's badass. I think it's
make
awesome.
a nice impact on the world. Do something nice.
Hell yeah.
So
Dude,
did you guys want to read what was in the private chat that Ferris typed or no? Because you read what I typed.
We will, I think. But before we go into that, I got one more thing because it's an idea that just came to me and I'm going to share it on the show. Fuck it.
Okay.
What do you guys think? And we can talk about this offline as well. Once a year, twice a year, whatever, if we've got enough stuff coming in and we've got enough going out to various charities and whatnot, what do you think about having any excess? Like if we're talking specifically clothing items or whatever, right? Going to like homeless people for free, no charge to them.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
The only reason I mention it is because even though my background is, well, I've shared my background on the show a little bit before, so I'm not going to get too far into it, but I myself was homeless at one point in time. So I do have a little bit of a soft spot. Anyway, that's it.
I'm cleaning out my closet to give some stuff away as like the last 2 days, as of the last couple of days.
Yeah, I clean my closet out every year.
It'd be
donate it.
It'd be a great idea is maybe that'll kick off our hoodie line.
Yeah. I'm buying all of the hoodies. All of them.
I'm buying all the hoodies.
We're giving away way too much information for y'all telling me to stay vague. Just saying.
You did it.
Anyway, Mary brought up a good question here. Are we going to read off the question that Ferris put in the chat since we read hers? Well, I will say this. We've only got a few minutes left. 3, 5, 7, whatever. But yeah, sure. Nick, do you want to read Ferris's question or do you want me to?
What's some of the biggest differences between men and women that bugs you?
That bugs you. I feel like this is a loaded question.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Some of the biggest difference between men and women that bugs you.
If you'd like, I'll answer this to kick it off if it
All right,
helps.
Paris, you do
Oh, okay.
that.
I'll give you my perspective.
Sure, you shoot
So
yourself in the foot first.
it's for me. Some of y'all know that have been listening for a little while. All y'all know that I was just recently. I'm still a newlywed. Got married back in July, and my wife now, it has narrowed the answers down to this question dramatically. Okay, there's not a whole lot that bugs me in this marriage, and I say that with all confidence. We're just great together. Of course, there are always some things. We're not the same people, and that's how it's supposed to be. It makes it interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the biggest difference between me and her is I'm OCD and she's not. So when it comes to organization and things like that, that's probably our biggest difference that can tend to bug both of us. She's over there saying, man, why don't you just calm down? It doesn't have to be in a straight line or, whatever. And then I'm like,
goes this way
why
on
can't
the
this be in a
roll?
straight line?
Oh, the toilet paper has to go the right way.
It doesn't fucking matter as long as
Oh,
you're
my
wiping your
goodness.
ass.
What way is the right way, Mary?
Over.
Over, Ferris, toilet paper, over or under?
If there was a right
Over,
way,
and I'll
it's
tell you
under.
why. It's simple physics. Gravity works. If it's behind and you go to pull some off, you're going to get 10, 15, 100 squares. And if it's on the top, you only get 3 or 4. Okay.
That's not true.
Save a tree.
ridiculous.
All right.
That's ridiculous.
That's not true.
Nick says it doesn't
Okay,
matter. Over, under,
I've
he doesn't
actually
care. By the
done
way, the right way,
research.
y'all.
Well,
is
I don't care about
under.
research. My damn
Just
toilet
saying.
paper rolls constantly one way or the other. Nobody cares. They just put it on there, so I know what it's like for both sides.
It's got to be under. It goes under.
Oh, you're so wrong.
No,
It goes both ways.
you know why? And
There's no
I'll
wrong
I'll tell
answer.
you the logic to this since Ferris shared his. Toilet paper when it goes over, if you've got babies, cats, and they go and paw that thing, guess what's happening? All your toilet
It's
paper
all unrolling.
all over the floor. If it goes
If it's
under,
under,
and they go to paw
it.
that thing,
It'll
it just
still do
spins
it
and
if it's
nothing
under.
fucking happens.
That's right.
Boom.
Score one for the coast to coast hosts. So yeah, if I
Moral
had
of the
to
story:
prefer,
don't
it
have
would be
kids or cats.
Oh,
damn.
yeah,
Slam!
exactly.
Da, 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 da. Let the boys be boys.
Oh man.
Brandon, since you like to fact check so much, I have found this before. I will
I don't
find
have
it
Google
again and
open.
send it to you.
Here's
I
the
don't have
problem.
time. But
I have
yeah.
a problem
I'm
with
not doing that
things,
right now.
especially stupid things where people say it's proven. There's a special. Like, no, there's not. It's fucking
That's a
toilet
fact.
paper, dude. You put it on a roll. You pull it off to wipe shit out of your ass. Who cares which way it is? Why is it gotta be? No, it matters, man. It matters. It's gotta.
Oh my
No.
God.
Okay.
With
Do
the
you
whole- with the whole
close the
toilet paper
cabinet
thing?
door
Sometimes I just
in
set
the
it on the
kitchen?
counter. I
Toilet
don't even
paper
put it
thing.
on the roll. Fuck it.
because it's gone this far, I'm going to say with the toilet paper, it's personal preference. And if you believe you're right, then you're right. If you believe you're wrong for whatever reason, then you're also right. So fuck it. Let's go.
That's right.
Let's go, Brandon. Not me.
Oh my God.
Not me. Mary, what was your cabinet door thing? See, I listen.
Cabinet
attention.
door.
Oh, like if you walk into the kitchen and there's one cabinet door open,
I
do
hate
you
that.
shut it?
Yes.
Yes.
See, that's
Yes.
why does that bug you guys? It bugs me, but the over under doesn't. It's the same concept.
No, it's not.
It's a completely different
Oh.
thing.
This is
That's
what
not
bugs
even
me
close
about
to the same thing.
No, that's
Okay.
that's a totally
So-
different
I-
thing.
see,
Mary.
Ferris.
See,
This
hold
is
on, time
my
out. So
answer
I-
to your question. This is one of the biggest differences between men and women that bug me.
You got problems if you get that out of whack over TP.
So, Mary, you think that an open kitchen cupboard, when all the rest of them are closed, is totally fine to just be left alone? And
No, I have to shut it. I
Okay.
have
That's
to
what we're
get up
saying.
and
Why are you
I
getting so
know.
upset?
Because she's saying it's the same thing as
See,
the
that's
toilet
something
paper.
that bugs me about women, Ferris. We agree with them, and they still get mad.
Yeah.
No, I
That's
was
just what's proven.
saying it's the same concept as over or under for toilet
How?
paper. It's an
No,
OCD
it's a
thing.
completely different thing.
It's
Paris.
not, because I care about that door
100%
being
different.
open, but that toilet paper, I don't really give a shit. I'm just wiping my ass with it.
Mary, if you're looking for help on this, I got to tell you, my philosophy behind the cabinet doors open is where one door closes, the next one opens. So I am bad about that. So
You
I
leave them
can't help
open?
you.
Ferris is a door leaving opener.
Oh my God, you careless
On
son of a.
on
Wow.
accident. And
On
and
accident.
and I leave the if I'm washing dishes or loading the dishwasher, I'll leave the water on while I'm doing it. I don't even know I'm doing it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
leave the water on when I'm
Whatever.
washing dishes too.
When I'm washing dishes and I'm scrubbing them before they go in the dishwasher right next to me, I mean I'm away from the running water for
No,
less
I can
than a
walk. I
second,
can
so it
walk
doesn't
away
fucking
and do
matter.
I can walk away and get a cup of coffee or something. The water is still running. Like I'm
Oh,
done
no,
washing
no,
the dishes.
no,
Still
no, I
running.
can't
What's
do
wrong
that.
with you?
I
I'm
can't do that.
serious.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
For me, Mary, the whole cabinet door thing is it's a safety hazard.
Yeah.
Okay. The lower ones are a safety hazard, not for the kids, for my fucking knees and shins.
The upper one's for your head.
And then the upper one's a safety hazard for my damn head. Do you know how many times I've hit my head on the corner of a cupboard door or cabinet door, rather? Wait, it explains a lot, actually. That often.
It makes sense. I wasn't disagreeing with you.
Now, the whole toilet paper going under thing, again, like I said, babies and cats and shit that are gonna play with that and get
Well,
it
I
all
don't
over
have
the
babies
floor.
or cats,
Don't got it.
so
Well, you did at one point. You had babies.
So, Brandon, did you know that you have I was just Googling earlier about 20 minutes ago. Do you know that y'all have a produce delivering service in California?
Who doesn't?
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Our
I'm
grocery
gonna have a
stores,
couple of
our grocery stores will deliver our groceries for us. We don't even have to
DoorDash.
go, and that was before the whole Rona thing. Also,
Grubhub.
well, I think what I'm gonna do
but
is
go ahead.
I'm gonna
You're
see
gonna
if
get 'em a
there's
fruit
one
a
in
month.
Nick's area, and I'm gonna order pineapples for both of y'all with specific instructions.
that ain't right.
I'm still waiting
That's
on my
not
coffee
right,
crisp, Ferris. I don't believe you.
That is not right. We haven't even got our coffee crisps yet.
I still don't even know what a coffee crisp tastes like.
Oh my.
Deliciousness.
It's deliciousness. It's
Yeah, okay.
it's
It's-
coffee and chocolate and
Mhm.
deliciousness.
That's good. Brandon wasn't sure. When
I
he
don't
bid
think
it, he was
somebody's
like,
ever sent me. I don't think anybody's ever sent me a link to buy them.
Oh shit.
I did.
Guess I can find it.
Amazon.
Nick said he got it on Amazon.
I'm sure my Google broke.
Biggest differences between men and women that bugs me. Now, if we're talking about like men and women, me and my wife specifically, I'm kind of in the same boat as Ferris. Not a whole lot bugs me, like daily basis type stuff. I mean, obviously, you know, with any couple, you're going to get into your fair share of arguments and all that kinds of shit. Ferris probably maybe hasn't figured that one out yet, or maybe he has and will someday or something. I don't know.
I have been married
biggest
before,
thing-
so yes, I'm aware.
Oh, okay. I would say the biggest thing that bothers me is during those verbal altercations, the things that not only are said to me, but the things that I sometimes find myself possibly even saying,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's the thing that bugs me the most, because in that sense, your question says some of the biggest differences. The biggest difference for me is the totally different person that we can both potentially become in those situations. Other than that, like normal day-to-day daily life shit, nothing bothers me. Not really. I mean, she came home today. Luckily, we live in a very, very, very safe neighborhood. My wife gets home first. I get home about an hour and a half later, depending on traffic. And she told me when I got home today that the front door was left wide open, not wide open itself, but unlocked, completely unlocked all day, right? And I'm like, well, I left through the garage like I always do. She's like, but you were the last person to leave. I left through the garage. She's all, didn't you check the door? I said, no, you were the one that went out the front door. I figured you'd locked it. She goes, okay. Okay. Luckily, we live in a safe neighborhood. I know I personally know a few people where something that's like that would lead to a huge argument between them. You know what I mean? So, like I said, my wife could put toilet paper going over. I won't care. I'll just flip it back the right way.
I don't care what the hell way the paper goes.
Just saying.
But don't scrape your teeth with a fork.
Oh,
I'm going to
down
do
that
that.
road.
I'm going to do that on this show
Mm-mm.
with the deviled egg that gets the $1,000 donation. I'm going to eat that thing with a fork.
Don't do it.
Anyways, I think that's all I got. I have one thing that I could talk about, but we don't need to. We definitely do not need to.
That just makes me want you to.
I know. Maybe next time. And until then, loot. We love y'all. Thank you
Love
for
you
being here.
guys.
Keep coming this way. We got way more fancy shit to come. Like, subscribe, comment, share, buy us coffee, crisp. We got to get one down to Mary.
Yeah.
I don't know where Nick is, this way or this way, but buddy,
Other way.
you're awesome. This way.
I think so.
Much love, my brother.
Love you, my man.
It
And
doesn't matter, over, under, just move on.
You two, wherever you're coming from in this video. Couldn't do this without both y'all. Just saying. Now go fuck off. Take care, everybody. Love you.
Wait.
Guys.
Nick.
Wait, she
What?
says. Oh, shit.
Thank you, Linda, for your question.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Linda, for your question.
Thank you, Mary, for reminding you guys to look at the chat.
If Lou would do her job, it would have been okay.
You don't like it when Lou talks, so I just sit back and I'm quiet.
Lou,
You've been here the whole time, Lou.
I've been being good.
Lou, who said that we don't like it when you talk?
You did.
I did?
Yeah.
When did I say that? I have never said that on this show. I
Every
don't think.
episode.
Bye, Luz. Thanks for stopping by.
Exactly. Thanks for stopping by. It's an
She's
appreciation
smarter
thing,
than
Lou.
y'all give her credit for.
It's an appreciation thing, Lou.
yeah.
By the way, Lou, did you know that the people out there actually
That they like
enjoy
me?
you? Yes. They
Yeah,
like
I
you.
know. I got some feedback. People
That's
like
right.
me.
Yeah, you've got some fans. I think on the polls, I'm the lowest on the totem.
If I'm not mistaken, with the Halloween episode, she shared her costume, and I kind of started liking her in that episode.
Yeah,
And
Brandon
on
did too.
that
He was
note,
just scared
for the
to say
final
it.
time, this has been Coast to Coast this week. Thanks, y'all.
Coast to coast with the most.
Peace.
Peace, bud.